Hi again and welcome to CLLI Marketing. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a safe island for your network copiers. And as in previous segments, we're going to again go through the same three-step process. Very quickly, the first step is to identify the equipment you want to protect as well as the external connections. The second step is to unify the equipment into a single system. The third step is to ensure correct CLLI or CLLI blinding isolator installation. Now, the equipment you want to protect in this particular case is a network copier. Again, we draw the imaginary boundary to signify the island. Let's take a look at the external connections. For a network copier, you have a power supply, it's an external connection, a LAN or Ethernet connection as an external connection, and a telco line for your fax as an external connection. So that's step number one. You identify the equipment you want to protect as well as the external connections. So let's take a look at step number two, which is to unify the equipment into a single system. Please draw your attention to the right-hand side of the board. Now, to ensure that we unify the equipment into a single system, we first need to use the correct lightning isolator model. In this particular case, we're using the SD4CCU plus ARD. Now, this is a 3-in-1 lightning isolator model with LAN connection, RJ11 analog connection, and power supply connection. Let's take a look and see how we install this particular lightning isolator model in conjunction with your network copier. As usual, the lightning isolator's 3-pin plug has to be the first point of contact to the wall, so it'll be connected to your wall outlet. The next external connection, the telco line coming in for your fax, will be connected to port number 2 of the lightning isolator, which I will show you momentarily in its physical form. And from the unprotected LAN connection, it will be connected to the left-hand side of the RJ45 module, which will state from cable, again, which I will show you in a bit. Okay? So once all those three connections are connected to the lightning isolator, let's take a look and see how the lightning isolator is then connected to the network copier. The 3-pin plug of the network copier will then be plugged into the lightning isolator itself. For the telco line going into the fax port, port number 3 will be connected to the network copier. And for the RJ45 or LAN Ethernet connection, the 2 DTE port will be then connected to the network copier. Okay? So let's take a look at it in its physical form. Now, this is the SD4CCU plus ARD. And as can be seen from the drawing, it has the same 3 modules for LAN, RJ11 analog, and power supply. So again, the 3-pin plug will be plugged into a wall outlet. And then the power supply of the network copier will be plugged here. Incoming line from telco, as mentioned in the drawing, will be plugged in port number 2. And we will provide you again with a RJ11 connection, which you can connect it from here in port number 3. And then connect it back to your fax port of your network copier. Okay, that's the RJ11 fax module. Let's take a look at the LAN module on the isolator. As mentioned just now, the LAN connection coming in will be plugged into from cable, as can be seen here. And again, we will be providing you with an RJ45 LAN cable connection, which you can be plugging from the 2 DTE port, like such, and then connecting it back to your network copier. Okay, so this is how we create a safe island for your network copier using the SD4CCU plus ARD. So thank you for your time and stay tuned for the next segment.